What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some Project Zomboid, and looks like we just got home. We were doing some runs down the neighborhood, trying to get some tools. No, we didn't just get home. We were about to head out. We are trying to continue leveling up our skills, and we're clearing out a path towards downtown. We're not quite there yet. We have quite a bit of residential area to go through, but we're clearing all of these garages that were on the other side of the schoolyard. Cleared out the school, and we still need to find a propane torch and a jack. Those are items that we know we need for sure. It'd also be nice to find a sledgehammer, just so we can start breaking down some of the garage doors or other areas that we can't quite get to yet. And I'm kind of tempted to go into a part of a neighborhood and start using some guns, just so we can level it up. I mean, we have plenty of gas. We have plenty of gas cans. If we were to find either a car with gas we can siphon, or if we can even make it to the gas station. Our car dying like that's not good. That is not what we want. But let's go ahead and make sure we shut off the engine. Don't need to draw a lot of attention to ourselves. And let's just continue kind of clearing out this neighborhood. We know that there were zombies on the other side of this house back here, on the back side, and then there should be zombies at this intersection down here. For the most part, these houses should be pretty clear. I'm not gonna worry about looting the houses quite yet. But we either need to keep searching garages, or we need to get into downtown and start searching the stores so we can get the rest of the tools we need to keep upgrading our skills. For the most part, we have quite a few books read. We are going to start working on our carpentry level 3 book. And also, we are working on improving our weapon skill. It is late at night, so I don't want to use a large amount of our time trying to clear these zombies out. Kinda like to just make some progress today and clearing out more areas. I think we're just gonna keep using our weapon, keep leveling that up. As I said last episode, we have plenty of melee weapons at home, so I don't think we need to be reserved about it. Just keep clearing out large chunks, large groups, making the area safe. Not only to drive our car through, but that way we can advance to the next area as well. So I think that's going to be our goal for today. Keep trying to make a path towards downtown. Maybe just kind of... There's our level up in long blade, which is great. The only problem with that is we don't have other long blade weapons. So that's definitely something we need to find. Also check all of these zombies we just dropped. See if they have anything good. We got a new pair of military boots. They're not in perfect condition, so I don't know if they have any holes in them. But we do need to swap ours out very shortly. They're almost broken all the way through. Alright, let's check this last group. Doesn't look like anything good. We got some coming over from this house. I do see more garages if we take the north road. I don't know if these garages have windows or if they're going to be like the other ones in this area, where we're going to need to break into them. However, we're already starting to get a little bit drowsy. Just kind of like to check the area and see if it would be safe to drive our car out this way. We do have a police officer. Looks like he might have a rifle or a shotgun down here. Not seeing any special ones. I do kind of want to just see. These might be the garages without windows. That's a lot of zombies though. That's probably at least like 40 in this area. I think we need to be a little cautious about going that way, but we do have more garages over here. Looks like we have potentially a large fence to cut off sight lines. We have a UPZ truck. Okay, not quite UPS. But now that we're getting drowsy, I think it's a good time to head back home. Didn't stay out for too long, but it is getting late, so it makes sense that we're getting tired. I need to turn on this light. Hopefully that'll help with the fuzziness that I see. Our car is certainly having engine problems though. So it might be about time to try and find a new one. Just means that we need to hotwire another car in good condition, which maybe we can pull our car down here tomorrow and see about hotwiring one of those cars, one of the vans. That way we have some more storage in our vehicle and hopefully just find a car that doesn't keep stalling out on us. Because if we're in a pinch or predicament and our car wants to fail on us, that would not be good. It seems like we are extremely sweaty right now. But let's go ahead and sit on the ground. Do we have anything we need to put away? Just got the military boots. Is this our West Point? Yes. I'm assuming that means that there's weapons in a shed back here. Let's go ahead and read our book for now. And then there's gonna be some things that we look at in the morning. We'll probably read until 20. Cook us some food. See what time it is after we eat and we're done cooking. Might read a little bit more and then head to bed. But depending on what our ammo and what our guns are looking like, how many magazines we have, might be time to start pulling out the guns. It is dangerous, especially with the fact that our car stalls out. So we want to make sure that we have some distance between our car and the zombies and that we can get away from them in time. We don't want to get swarmed and stuck. And we don't want to have to leave our car behind. We read way over time. I'm surprised we're not hungry yet. I mean, we were very full by the time we left the house, but go ahead and eat the rest of this. Pop off our water bottle. Refill the cooking pot. And see what we can make. You just be drinking it out the pot. Alright, you can go into the counter. And let's see what we can make. I'd like to stick with either roast or the soups or stew. Soup doesn't use any meat. So I think we just stick with the stew. Is there anything else that we need to be using right now? Let's check the fridge. Our grapefruit is stale, but we need to use our milk. Orange is stale. Let's go ahead and make a stew first. How's our skills looking? Cooking still got a while to go. Let's use our last... let's wait on the egg. Let's wait on the egg for now. Use some of these potatoes. Use some steak. We can use some packaged corn. Is there anything else we want to start taking out of the freezer? Let's take some of these mixed vegetables out. And then we need to take some more meat out. So we'll do... Let's do some bacon. Allow that to thaw overnight. And then we need to put one more thing in the stew. Let's add another potato. How's this looking? 56 hunger. That's gonna go up as we cook it. Let's turn that on. Keep an eye on that so it doesn't burn. Fast forward time while we read. So level 3 books are going to be 300 pages that we have to get through. So each volume that you read ends up having more pages than the previous. Which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Go ahead and turn the oven off. Put this in our inventory. Might as well eat a quarter. And it's giving us 72 hunger and some happiness. Not that we need the happiness right now. But we are very tired. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. Set our alarm. And start a new day. It looks like we're going into day 23. 3 full weeks. The music kind of scared me. It sounded like an alarm. I definitely don't feel like it's going to be long until we start running into our power and water problem, which I am nervous for, but it's another reason why we need to start using all of this food. So while we're here, I'd like to make a fruit salad so we can use some of these ingredients. Finish off the grapefruit. Finish off the orange, and then we'll use some fresh fruit as well. We can use a lime. And an apple. Okay, we can put more in here. I guess some pineapple. That actually gives us a decent amount of hunger, which is nice. We'll go ahead and eat another quarter of this. Guess we'll eat another quarter. We want to make sure that we get all the way full. Still not full to bursting, but we'll leave that for now. Now let's check our weapons. We have the gun case back here. Bunch of revolvers. Desert Eagle. All pistols. What do we have a lot of ammo of? We have a lot of 45. 45 should be some of the revolvers. I'm assuming. No. 45s are going to be the 1911. Is there anything else that uses 45s? Nine mil. That's 44. 38s. 1911. We only have one box of shotgun shells. We have a bunch of rounds for the rifle, but I don't think we have any magazines for it. This revolver uses 45s. I think I would rather use the revolver. Let's attach this to our holster. Because we shouldn't need a magazine for the revolver. We should just be able to reload it. So if we open one of these boxes, how much is that going to give us? 30 rounds. Let's open one more. And then if we equip our pistol here, and then press R to reload. Okay, it is a slow reload. So that's something that we have to keep in mind. If we go to skills, this should be leveling up our aiming and reloading as we work on this. Hunger's already gone. Or I should say our fullness is already gone. But let's go ahead and hop back in our car. Go towards that group of zombies and see if we can start working on our firearm skills. Now we're probably not going to be very accurate, so honestly I don't expect to do a lot of damage to these zombies. But I feel like this is far enough away from our safe house. We've cleared out a pretty decent space for us to go back and forth to. So I think we got some space to finally do this. We just kind of have to watch our back. So what I'm going to do... I don't know how much running over these bodies is actually messing us up, but I do see all of these zombies coming towards us in the woods. I am not a huge fan of that. So let's stop here. Probably just use our machete. It's down to about a quarter. But since all these guys are kind of moving towards us in the trees, I'd like to take these guys out first. Because this is quite a few of them. Now one did keep moving. We have Cologne. There was one over here. Oh wow, she's moving. Why are they moving all the way up there? Our car is a little far away. There's a lot of them moving in this direction. I wonder if there was a sound that we didn't necessarily hear that's drawing them all that way. Because that could be problematic for us if we need to fall back to our car. And I feel like we're going to need to get pretty close to start using this revolver. The revolver is in perfect condition. The range is pretty awful on it. Don't think I want to shoot it just yet. These zombies moving towards the north are making me nervous. Because the south is somewhere that we haven't cleared. I mean, we haven't cleared much of the north either, but... I feel like quite a few zombies could be coming from the north. Or from the south. So let's be as careful as we can here. Maybe pop a few shots. Retreat. Reload. I don't think sneaking's gonna matter much. Let's see what our range has to be for this. Alright, it's getting red. One miss. Okay, it's orange. I'm assuming orange means we have a better shot. Or green's probably the best. I feel like that would make sense. Alright, there's our first hit. But we do have to reload. You guys gotta get close, don't they? Super close. Alright, and us moving while shooting is not very effective. So let's go ahead and pop another reload. Okay. Maybe it's just like how long we stand still for. I feel like the longer we stand still, the better our aim is. But that's a lot of zombies coming our way. Oh, please get in the car, my guy. And let's pull out of here. We did not check the van yet. Let's go ahead and pull further down the street. How are these guys looking? We need them to get into range. We only have one shot left. Okay. So the revolver, not much damage, but it also doesn't really help that a majority of our shots miss there. How are our skills doing after that? Aiming went up only by 3. Reloading's up to 13.3 though. So I think what we're gonna do now is head back home. And we are gonna have to clear these zombies out. But in order to do that, I think I would rather rely... Oh, but each bullet we put into our gun helps with reloading. Okay. And I'm assuming each shot fired is what helps with our aiming. We need like an assault rifle, y'all. That's what we need. Or a sniper rifle. Maybe sniper rifle not the best right now because our aim is horrible. But... we also need to work on that more because I'm not exactly sure how the aiming works. I mean, obviously when the zombies were highlighted green, that's when we had our best chance to hit. But I'm not sure if there's like, if we crouch, if that affects it. I'm assuming standing still affects it, but does it matter how long we stand still for? I know the range is kind of horrible on our pistol. This is a little too close to our house, where I'm not exactly comfortable trying to shoot zombies right here. Maybe once we get around the corner of the school. But let's keep leveling up our long blade skill. And then once this breaks, we'll go ahead and pull out our nightstick, which isn't going to do nearly as much damage, but we'll take the hunting knife for now, sure. Alright, revolver. Fully reloaded. We have 37 rounds in reserve. How's this area looking? Does crouching affect it? Can we get more green highlights? Red, when they highlight red, it must mean that they're in range, right? Orange, orange. That guy barely went green. Yeah, I think we do have to stop for a minute. Oh, we can pistol whip. All right, let's pull our machete back out. We got quite a few coming our way. I figured zombies would be coming from the north. Feeling pretty confident with our machete. It's really just once this breaks. I also have no idea what's behind us, so... we're looking okay, though. Alright, bunch of zombies just went down. We're certainly clearing out the area. Let's go ahead and reload again. How's our gun skill doing? 4.25 in aiming. Definitely need something to help us a little further with that. I don't know if we'll find any goodies on these zombies. Antidepressants will take. Meds are always nice. Okay, we got 3 zombies over here. Even with the green, we missed. It does look like the longer we aim at them, the better it is. Pull our machete back out. Okay. I know we just cleared out a bunch of zombies though, which is great news. Let's see how the area is looking over here. Go ahead and reload once again. Now, does aiming only go up with hit shots? If so, that's tough. We are a little ways away from home. How many kills are we at? 578. Alright, here's a big group of them. They're going into the trees too. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd like to just get a few of your attention. Yeah, the longer... Still missed. That's ridiculous. Also, our panic is horrible, though. Let's go ahead and wear these military boots, because our other one's broke. Do you have any holes? You have 2 holes. So we're literally getting no protection on our feet from wearing those. Okay. We kind of need beta blockers in order to do this. Really didn't think about that until now. We need these guys to get extremely close before we can hit them. Oh, we're out. Alright. Pull our machete out. This is a lot of them. It's a little... Are we bleeding? We have a scratch on our foot. Let's disinfect it. Go ahead and bandage. It shouldn't be a zombie scratch. I think it's just because our shoes have holes in them. Like, it literally looks like we're not wearing any shoes. Can we take somebody's sneakers? Are you in... Yeah, you're in full condition. We need to wear you. Because we don't need to be bleeding like that. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well until our machete breaks, is what we're doing. I don't know, it might be worth repairing this machete again, even if we have to waste some materials to do so. Our damage output is just so high. I don't think there's really another weapon we could be doing this with. At least at the current moment. Yeah, that just went crazy. Alright, these boots, we can get rid of you. Get rid of these ones. You guys have holes in them. We might as well see if we can get any goodies. Like these earbuds. So sadly, we didn't level it up a great deal. We only got 6 points in aiming. Reloading we did pretty well with though. But yeah, panic is definitely a huge influence on our aim. It's not something I really thought about until now. This guy has beta blockers. So we're definitely, the next time we do that, I think we're gonna take a break from trying to shoot our gun. For now. But next time we go out and shoot, we'll have to remind ourselves to take beta blockers with us. 'Cause that makes a huge difference. The good thing is the area by all those sheds should be clear. We've cleared out quite a few just in this morning. But we definitely need to go home and take a break here shortly. Okay, that's our machete gun. Attach you to our belt. And pull out the nightstick. I'm very shocked that we're not exerted yet. I believe this is going to be a long blunt weapon. So we'll start leveling that up now. No, it's short blunt. Okay. 36.5 XP into the next level of long blade though. Maintenance is getting closer. Kitchen knife, don't really need. We need more military boots, but we should have some at home. It's gotten to the point where I'm not sure what zombies we've looted and what we haven't. We got a couple more down there. But even like this area and the park area should be basically clear. From all those gunshots. We should have drawn a lot of attention to ourselves. Go ahead and reload you. We'll keep the extra rounds in our fanny pack for now. We can hold 12, which is going to be 2 reloads. I think we'll put the rest away, even though it is only 2 rounds. Keep as much free in our inventory as possible, as much free space as we can. Let's go ahead and sprint back home, because we're going to be taking a rest anyways. Try and get that skill up to level 2. And I need to remind myself real quick, I just want to do some further research into the skill tree and what exactly leveling up the skills do for us. I know there's improvements and stuff, but like I'm assuming maintenance helps with our condition and means that the condition doesn't degrade as fast. Oh no. Oh no, y'all. The power's out. All our food's starting to go stale. That's not good for us. This is going to be it. When things start to change. So this fresh food, we need to just stay as full as long as possible. Honestly, we might just relax at home for a little while. Chill on the floor. And read our book. And every time we get hungry, we're just gonna snack on some food. Because we want to waste as little as possible. But it's time to start thinking about Potentially trying to find a generator. Go ahead and try and get some notes down. Need to do a little research after this video. But that's scary. No more power for us. Can't use the TV. We can still use CDs. Can use radios. We don't need power to use the gas pump, right? We shouldn't. Let's put our gun away just in case we accidentally fire that for whatever reason. Let's eat the remainder of this. We're stuffed. Let's eat another quarter and get full to bursting. That means our oven's not gonna work either. We don't even have the option to turn it on. Can we still fill up stuff? Okay, we filled those up. I'm assuming water's still intact. We have a bunch of adhesive tape. Let's take some of this out and see if we can get some repairs. 93% chance of success, but only 10% potential repairs. That barely, realistically, that barely did anything. And now it's 7%. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't want to use all of my adhesive tape right now. There's something else that we want to use. Shovel's a pretty nice weapon. But we're more using that as a tool. You have a baseball bat, a crowbar, 2 crowbars, we have a pipe wrench. Okay. Sit back on the ground. Continue reading our book for a little while, because I think it's to the point where we need to start leveling up our carpentry. Having the power outage makes me nervous. We're gonna have to start going back through houses and looking at non-perishables. We should be good for the moment. We have quite a few saved up, which is good. But that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind. That sounded like a gunshot off in the distance. I'm surprised that our revolver, using 45 rounds, did such little damage. Felt like it should have been doing more. Eat the rest of this fruit salad. We might as well go ahead and try and make what we can. Sadly, we can't make any stews or anything because we can't cook it. But fruit, even if it's stale, let's go ahead and try and use up the remainder of our stuff. Let's put some fresh fruit in here. Although it doesn't look like it matters too much. Let's go ahead and eat half of this. How are we doing on weight? Still going down, but I think once we start eating canned goods, and more junk food, the non-perishables, our weight should grow, which means we'll probably have to start working out. But that just gives us something else to do. Since we won't be spending a lot of time cooking and such, it's how we're gonna have to spend our free time when we're not reading. Make sure our alarm's set. Hunger. Our fullness is already gone. Let's read until 21. Eat the rest of that fruit salad. We're about halfway done with this book. This book's taking forever. What we could do is start thinking about making a campfire. The only problem with that is I feel like a campfire would draw a lot of attention to us. Make campfire kit. We need logs. And then if we just rip up some clothing, that'll be good. Or we need 3 planks. But we need to make a campfire. And I'm going to place it outside. I don't know if we can place a campfire inside. I don't know if that's safe. We're not sleeping. Give me 1 second. Please go to sleep. It's because of this wall's right here. So it's like a funky angle. There we go. We gotta like step away from the bed. That way he walks over to it and goes to the sweet spot. Alright, we woke up a little early. Of course it would be raining today. Before we start reading... Why does it look like our stuff is cold again? Like we temporarily got power. The stale pie is going to make us bored and unhappy, but we have some magazines. That did give us boredom. Is there anything else that we can cook? We don't have much fruit. But we need to use these lemon and limes anyways. Let's turn off our alarm. Got quite a few uses out of pineapple. Alrighty, let's go ahead and eat half of this. And that's gonna help with our boredom, which is great. Gonna help with our unhappiness as well. Didn't quite cure it. We're well fed right now. Sit on ground. We can favorite stuff. Let's go ahead and favorite the plank campfire. What else are we gonna want to favorite? Can make stone knives, stone hammer, and stone axes. You can create a spear and then attach weapons to the spear. Building a drawer. We still have about 70 recipes that we can learn. I feel like the paper mache is really nice, but maybe we start collecting some rainwater, and then we can use the contaminated water to make the paper maches and stuff. Let's go ahead and place you on the ground. You should fill up with water, but it is going to be tainted. Unsafe for drinking, sterilized by boiling in an oven or over a fire. And we're also going to have to start thinking about fuel for our fire. But let's go ahead and read some more. And now, it does make it difficult to explore, but rain is not such a bad thing, because we can stock up on water if we need to. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to start getting some rain barrels either. Is that carpentry? No. not survivalist. Also need to start collecting wire, twine, so we can start making traps. Where is our rain barrels? Is that when we have like a hammer? Like if we put a hammer in our inventory. Where is our hammer? We put a hammer in our inventory. Click on here, carpentry. Fence. Furniture. How do we make our rain barrels? Right here, furniture. Rain collector barrel. We need planks, nails. And a garbage bags. Planks, nails, and 4 garbage bags. So we need to start collecting garbage bags. Which shouldn't be hard. We just gotta go into trash cans. Let's put our excess ammo away. Machete, I think we're gonna retire you. And I think we're going to take the crowbar as an extra weapon. Hunting knife, you can go in here. I think we're gonna keep our beta blockers on us, just in case we ever need to pull out our gun. We'll put it away for now. Earbuds, we can disassemble you. I am very nervous to... we took our disinfectant out. So 12 rounds we'll put in our bag, because we need to put our bottle of disinfectant back in here. How is our injury looking? It just says bandage, so it's not dirty. We can put our hammer away. We're not going to use it right now. Make sure that we're still topping off our water while we can. Oh no, our water's out too. Oof. This is tough. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to think about getting extra water storage. So we need to find cooking pots, we need to find buckets, we need to be taking these trash bags. We can't fill empty tin cans with water, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Figured it'd be worth a shot. Realistically, though, we need to finish that carpentry book. We do have some garbage bags in these trash cans, which is great. Garbage bag. Okay, so we already have enough garbage bags for our first rain collector barrel. Grab as many of those as we can. Now we need planks and nails. We could get that right now, but I would prefer to try and finish our carpentry book just to kind of max out our experience that we're gonna get. I'd also like to board up some more of our windows. So let's just go ahead and fast forward time for a little bit. I think today's gonna be an at-home day, especially with the rain going on. We do have extra nails, but we don't have extra planks at the moment. Anytime we find water bottles and come across a sink, though, that's something else we want to keep in mind when we get our propane torch. Before we start disassembling any of the sinks, the bathtubs, the toilets, we're going to want to take water out of it. We also have like the 2 water fountains within the school that we can go back to if we get desperate. So we have options for water right now. I'm not too pressed about water. Not too pressed about food. We have plenty of non-perishables. And once we get our campfire going and stuff, we can cook. Kinda like to get walls going around this house. Because I think it's time that we start thoroughly looting all the houses around us and stocking up on supplies that way. We're getting a little hungry. Is there anything else in the fridge that we can eat? The salad's still fresh. Let's eat this yogurt. And let's eat the onion. Okay. Back to board, but that's fine. Let's finish off this book. And then hopefully we'll have some time to continue working on our carpentry skill. Grabbing some planks. While it's raining, I'd like to get down this rain barrel if we can. I don't know if the rain barrel dries up over time. I hope not. I'm hoping we can just kind of store up some water. I'd like to make a few if possible. And then I think it's time we start reading our first aid book, getting that leveled up. Need first aid, tailoring, fishing, and foraging level 2. And then all of our books will be read until we level up our skills. We need our tools. We need a screwdriver. We do have 1 plank. Plank, you can go in the bag for now. Hand torch in the bag. Empty bowl we can put away. Let's free up as much inventory as possible. I don't think we need to hold our revolver on us at the moment. Because we're staying pretty close to home. And then whatever we can find, we will take. So we need our hammer back. What did I just put away on accident? What does not belong in here? We just put something away. Honestly, it was our hand torch. Yes. And then we need the garden saw. Alright, let's start working on our stuff. Behind our house is looking pretty good. This house is basically cleared out. I think we've cleared out a majority of this house. We do have some planks we can pick up, though. And some nails. So let's pick up what we can. We should have enough to build our first rain barrel. Carpentry, furniture, rain collector barrel. Where do we want to put you, though? Probably over here. Okay, we need more garbage bags, planks, and nails to build another one. Oh, we can wash ourselves with this. But we can't, like, highlight it. Can we see... Okay, so if we hover over it, we can see how many units it has. It has 160 units of water. I feel like that's a ton. So let's go ahead and try and get some more planks. And for right now, since we have the one rain barrel down, let's try and focus on boarding up the rest of our windows. I don't know if we have any more nails in here, but there's plenty of stuff we can take apart if we don't. One nail, 3 planks. Alright, headphones and earbuds will take you. Clothing we need to keep in mind because we can go ahead and tear that up. Screws and scrap wood. Nails, planks. The chair. You're plastic, so we can't take you apart yet. More planks. You need nails. Door hinge. Alright, there's another set of nails. Hopefully the bed gives us a decent amount. Okay, 4 nails there. Should be enough to put up these planks. I think we need 2 nails per plank. Let's focus on the outside first. And then we'll go ahead and double down on the inside. We'll just start off on 1 on each. Just to make sure that everything is covered. Starting to get a little drowsy. How's the field looking? Looking pretty clear. And then we need to put 1 on our bedroom. This window's probably the most important. The only problem with this is now we only have 1 exit out of our house. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We could always try to undo the planks with our crowbar. But it's not really like we're boarding up our house for like, it's more for protection while we're gone from the house. I don't really plan on getting swarmed while we're in the house, mainly because we're keeping the area pretty clear. So that's not really a huge concern of mine. It's more so that, like, if we ever decide to spend some time at a different safe house, nobody should be able to break into our house while we're gone. But we have some empty bottles and a wine. Take that stuff. Now we need more nails. But we got shotguns in here. Got an extra hammer. It's a nice shelf. Not gonna really be anything in here. So let's disassemble this door. No more nails. How's our carpentry skill looking after all that? We've gotten about 232 experience. Not too bad. How is our rain barrel looking? 104 units, so it's almost full. How was that tree moving? I guess it's a windy day. We need to eat something. Is there anything that's gonna help with boredom? Doesn't look like it. Let's eat the mixed vegetables. We'll eat one of the potatoes. Cheese is getting stale. I mean, it's really not worth it. It gives 3 hunger. But we'll take the boredom hit for now. I think with that, we are gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Feel like we made some good progress on our skills. There we go. We're probably gonna wake up super early. 4:30 is not horrible. We don't really have anything to light things up. But let's go ahead and grab some nails. Do we have any besides the box? Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna have to open up this box of nails. All 7. We have 7 boxes of nails? What does that mean? Open 1. Weird. Definitely don't have 7 boxes of nails. But before we go any further, we are gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We got some things. I think I'm gonna do some research on my own time, just to kind of get a better feel of what we should really be focusing on. We have our water source. We know how we can boil it, as long as we get a campfire down. I'd like to start working towards some walls, but we have quite a few carpentry levels to get through before doing that. I think we need to hit level 7. So a campfire makes me a little nervous because I don't know how that works with drawing zombies. But I think a lot of this is going to be trial and error. This is kind of a new area for the game for me. But we made it to the point. So now things are going to start getting interesting. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.